Back by popular demand from March 28th to April 20th. It's Daryl Sherms, Hamilton, at the Vallejo Civic Event Center. This event will change your life forever.
Napkin in your lap. Stop playing with your food and join us in our rap. It's 8 o'clock and we're ready to rock. It's 8 o'clock and we're ready to rock. Get your elbows off the table.
Hamilton.
Stop playing and join us in our rap. Wipe your lips and mind your manners, man. Knives on the right, forks on the left. Spoons chilling next to the knife, plates in the middle, and the glasses to the right. Utensils are used from outside in. Remember this, in your loop. It's 8 o'clock and we're ready to rock. It's 8 o'clock and we're ready to rock. Get your elf. It's 8 o'clock and we're ready to rock. It's 8 o'clock and we're
Hamilton. Tickets are still available. The experience of a lifetime.
Hamilton. Don't like the dork. Reach to the left and grab the small fork. So eat your greens and veggies too, because healthy food is the best for you. It's 8 o'clock and we're ready to rock.
Come
It's 8 o'clock and we're
see
ready
Hamilton
to rock.
by Daryl Sherms.
It's 8 o'clock
It will
and we're
be
ready to rock.
the experience
It's 8 o'clock and we're
of
ready
a
to
lifetime. Stay tuned for a sneak preview.
Okay, I think I'm not. Please help me. No!
Hamilton versus Burr. Winner take all. Coming this summer.
Hold it right there. I've got you trapped now, Hamilton. Roll on.
Featuring Quaker Oats.
Find myself alone.
Love Master. Canada's hottest new show. Chip Dougal, Canada's most eligible bachelor. Every week, Chip Dougal gives you the secrets you need to conquer the woman of your dreams. Love Master.
Hello everyone, I'm Chip Dougal. This is Channel 2, Prince Albert, Canada, Saskatchewan. And this is Love Mastery. Thank you for joining us. Let's go right to our questions and comments for this week. First is from Daryl. What's your go-to when you're trying to beat them gums up for the first time? Kids Bop or Cocoa Melon? You know, Daryl, I gave you fair warning to stop doing this, and you're still doing it. So what comes next is your own fault, because there's going to be reprisal. And you asked for this. Because you are Bad Boy. You look like Bad Boy. I'm pretty sure you are Bad Boy. And I'm going to give you one last chance, Daryl. Don't you ever comment on my show again. Because if you do, I'll get even with you, and I will kick your teeth in. Because you're a punk. You're a 2-bit punk. And so are all those losers that you hang out with. You're American trash. Thanks. Our next comment is from Richard. Richard is a longtime friend of the show. Hello, Richard. Richard wants to know what he should do. A woman that he's no longer attracted to. And this is a problem that all men are going to face because, well, let's face it. It's like a spark and it fizzles out very, very quickly. Men, on the other hand, well, our retail market for sexiness is a peak till you're maybe in your mid to late 50s, like a lot of guys I know. So it's a big difference. The best thing that you can do for yourself in that situation is abruptly end the relationship. You're wasting your time. I mean, if you're going to have relationships with people that you're not attracted to, why don't you just marry your friend, Barney? So let's just get with the program. Get rid of her. Find something newer and better. You only live once. This is the only shot you get. And you better take it.
A former Chippendales male exotic dancer and one of Canada's most successful venture capitalists. Chip Dougal is the love master. Every week, Chip helps fellow connoisseurs on their eternal quest of conquering women in need.
This is what they always do to the outsiders, said the boy in the little coat. It was then little Timmy realized he, along with his father, were going to be their supper.
Hello, and thank you for joining us today. Up next, it's Children's Story Hour. This is BBC Two Wales.
Pirate adventure.
We better run that again. Hello, boys and girls. Hello. Welcome to Storybook Van. Storybook Van. Today we've got two lovely stories from across the pond just for you. Coming artist, by the name.
Ever so good. He's excellent. That lad's got a lot of promise.
Name's Daryl, sir.
He's got a lot of promise, that
Yeah,
one.
he's ever so good.
Keep your eye on that one.
Birth from a young... Birth from a young...
He's up and coming. He's an up and coming. He's a real go-getter, that one.
He is.
Go get him.
Children, you ready to watch the show? Alright. Daddy bye now. Daddy bye. Daddy.
Not all days can be happy ones. And for Rashid, today was one of those days. There's someone at the door. Who could it be? Oh, why, it's Papa Turkmomiev. Oh, so we have decided we are going to sit here and feel sorry for ourselves all day, said Papa Turkmomiev as he proceeded to light his Camel cigarette off the one he had just finished smoking. You know, Rashid, I don't think you could last even one day in prison. Rashid, you must come with me. I will need your help today. We must select a new dog. An animal has been eating our chickens again. I suggest you get up now, or I will give you something to really cry about. Try one of these, said Papa Turkmomiev. This is a Newport. It is a menthol cigarette. They're very strong.
For answers, because we have questions.
Oh man, it's so hot out first day.
For nearly 2 decades, he was the face of Canadian magic. But the price of fame took a high toll. He is a man both loved.
What they're saying about Jason isn't true. He was a great musician. He's a great musician. He's a great musician.
And hated.
I wouldn't call him a magician. He's more like a town drunk. Knew a few parlor tricks. He was not a real magician, not like me. But he was all we had as a child. Never forget when I met him. The smell of booze that came off him was putrid. Just a fucking disgrace.
For the first time, hear the true story of the rise and fall of Canada's greatest magician. The story of Jason the Magician.
Rashid searched high and low for the perfect dog. But to Rashid, none seemed right. But soon, Rashid had wandered somewhere he wasn't supposed to go. You see, this wasn't your ordinary pet store. Many of the employees here were very special people, but not in a good way. The pet store was also the local source of work for all the recently released inmates from Sir Robert P. appeals, asylum for the sexually deviant and perverted. They all worked here.
Hey, are you for sale? Can I buy you?
Oh, hey there, you pretty little boy. Don't pay him no mind.
Oh, my little boy. I'd like to tuck you up, Hose.
Hey, kid, what are you doing back here? This is a restricted area. You need to come with me right now. I need to put you in these handcuffs and take you into my...
Daggone, you leave that boy alone. Besides, he's spoken for. He belongs to me. You better be sharing that kid with me, too.
I'm going to have my way with you. Then I will consume you.
Hey, little boy, I think you better come with me.
You will then become my slave in the afterlife.
There ain't no point in beating around the bush. I plan on eating you. And raping you.
For nearly 2 decades, Marv Grabowski, the Saskatchewan Silly Man, has entertained millions of Canadian children in his award-winning program. Well, I've got some great news for you, Canada. Because Marv Grabowski, the Saskatchewan Silly Man, has returned under a new name. Musical Marvin.
I said a boom, chicka rocka, chicka moo.
I said a boom, chicka rocka, chicka moo.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
One more time. Skunk style. I said a boom.
Hi, boys and girls, it's me, Musical Marvin. It reminds you that Saturday at 10 a.m. our new show begins here on Prince Albert Channel 2, your gateway to the north. Don't be late and don't miss Musical Marvin.
Oh yeah.
You heard them right, boys and girls.
For a limited time only, you can collect the
A one and only limited edition Christmas in Canada with Marvin, Musical Marvin.
I said a boom, chicka rocka, choo choo.
I said a boom.
Oh yeah. One more time. Cowboy style. I said a boom, chicka yahoo.
I'm gonna turn him into minced meat.
It's about time
Capture him. Keep on him. Grab that little bitch.
Do not let him escape. I must have him.
Come out, wherever
Rashid
you are.
was terrified, but his fear would become even worse as a chorus of screaming and moaning began, followed by silence.
Rashid, come out at once from wherever you're hiding. This is no time for tricks and foolery. You must leave at once.
Excuse me. I'm looking for a dog.
Ain't got no goddamn dogs here. Get the hell out of here. And that cute little boy you're with, who's staying with us?
What did you say?
I said you're getting out of this goddamn store and that boy's staying with us.
That's what I thought you said. I knew what was to take place, so I prepared myself for the inevitable.
Oh no, not Kenny.
Get him! Fucking
Not
get
my
him!
Kenny.
Let's
No,
get this
how
bastard
dare you,
surrounded.
you
Stop him!
scumbag
Don't
piece
let
of
him leave
shit.
here alive! Hey man,
How could you hurt Kenny?
He hurt Kenny.
Oh God, no, not Kenny. Not my Kenny. No, how dare you, you scumbag piece of shit. How could you hurt Kenny? Oh God, no.
Let's get him. Let's stop him. Let's make him pay. I'm gonna make you wish you were never born.
Just as I was preparing myself for more slaughter, I had a vision. It was Manny. It was the bringer of light. When God asks you to do something, you are obliged to follow his command.
Their souls are trapped here with these monsters. You must end them. Kill them all. For only their deaths can release the children's souls. Kill them. Kill them all, Papa. Please let me go. I know our children. I just like to look at their pictures.
Oh my gosh,
Gather your things. You must leave here at once. Besides, dogs here are too expensive. I know a better place. Come with me.
Finally, they arrived. And here is where Rashid met Harvey, Papa took Mommy's old friend. Oh, kid, you know how many times your old man saved my life in the pen? Any dog you guys want is free on the house. Courtesy of Harvey. He's a pig.
Canada, the world's most powerful nation, the greatest country on earth. For too long now, good men have gone silent and evil has begun to take control. Corruption, crime, and evil have made many Canadians too afraid to leave their homes. Fortunately, a hero has arrived. I will protect you.
I've been waiting, man.
Never give up on hope. It's never too late to turn your life around.
Because I want you. And I'm gonna have you right here and right now. Do you want me, baby? I sure hope so. Wow. I haven't had a night of passionate sexual pleasure like that in quite some time. Well, I really need a recharge after.
Love Master. Chip Dogle is Canada's hottest eligible bachelor, giving you the secrets you need to conquer the woman of your dreams. Join us for a new season of Love Master, Canada's #1 show, here on Channel 2.
You. And I'm gonna have you right here and right now.
Talon, as he calls himself, is an immigrant from the United States. Although we cannot pinpoint his exact ethnicity, we can assure you he is infested with all sorts of unpleasant ethnicities. This, no doubt, is largely why he has taken to criminality. The sooner we can get him deported, the better. I don't know for certain if we will ever truly rid ourselves of the filth from the United States. It seemed like the more you roused out, the next day a whole new batch of Americans shows up. Just useless, worthless, degenerate people. Always have been, always will be, complete gutter scum.
It's the best.
At minimum, right now, we need to at the very least be sterilizing these creatures. I know there are hundreds of thousands of good patriotic Canadians who will stand on our border and shoot them dead. Soon they will overthrow us. They will force their sick, deviant culture upon us. We must fight. 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 We must fight, 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 fight. Fight, 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 fight. Fight, 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 fight.
It's that one party that you don't need an invitation.
And you're not sure you even want to go, but sooner or later you will be back.
It's the pity party.
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 This is Channel 2 for Summer Discussion. You get ready to do it. Okay.
Thank you for joining us tonight. We're here on location because we are currently on a fishing and hunting expedition in beautiful British Columbia. Let's go right to our questions for this week. Our first question is from Richard. Hello again, Richard. And Richard, once again, it looks like you have quite a bit of drama going on here. Richard wants to know if there's any way he can salvage the relationship with his new mistress, if she is the person who has revealed their relationship to his wife. It's a tough question, Richard. I would probably say no. I'd say that she's just more trouble than she's worth. Best you move on, get rid of her, and find something new. Thanks, Richard. We have a video comment this week from Rick. All right, go ahead, Rick.
Hey, Chip. My name's Rick. I'm a big fan of your show. I've watched every episode that you've ever put out there. My question for you today is, how do you know when she's going psycho? How do you know when you need to cut and run? Because I'm starting to get that feeling now. This 25-year-old secretary, she already had a kid. He's 4 years old. I came, I saw her conquered, and now it's time to move on. But she's not letting it happen, and I'm starting to think maybe, what do you think my options are? What do you think, what should be my next move from here? Thanks.
I really appreciate your loyalty, and I appreciate your question, Rick. To answer it, I would have to say that you should have left yesterday. You've gotten everything you can out of this situation. Just like you said, you came, you saw, and you conquered. We wouldn't be having this conversation. This wouldn't be an issue right now if you were happy with whatever you've got going on with her. So you're clearly not. She's used up. You had what fun you wanted out of her, and it's time to move on to the next big thing. You don't want that kind of baggage hanging around. Do you want to be raising someone else's child? Do you want to be the laughing stock of everyone at your work? No. Get rid of her. Whatever you gotta do, get that loser out of your life and get on to the next best thing. And I really appreciate your friendship, your support, and your question. And I hope you have a great day, Rick. Thanks. I pay about $1,000 a month, I estimate, total on her, helping her with her rent and wining and dining her. I'm about 40 years her senior, and she is a real looker. But recently, she seems to be racking up quite a bill when we go to restaurants of $250 or $4. That's quite a bit. I can afford it. It's not because of the money. It's about the respect. Should I allow this squandering of my grandchildren's inheritance to continue? That is a pretty good question, Sheldon. I don't really know how. I've got to think about this. I have to think about this for a second. You know, I don't think that's really squandering money. If you're a player, which I think you are, you're playing the game, well, you've got to play. Sometimes that game isn't cheap. Everything comes at a price. If I were you, I would make it a point to let her know that she will be paying for this meal in another way. Make it very clear. In that situation, I don't mind. She can get anything she wants because I'm going to get it out of her later on that night. The more money she spends, the more pleasure I'm going to receive. If you had a full-time prostitute, let's say, at your beck and call, and you could have her for $1,000 a month, like, you should enjoy what you made and what you earned. And I'd say spend away, like I said, but let her know that you will be taking payment in another form. We got one more. Our next question is from Daryl. Daryl Sherms out of wherever that place is. And Daryl wants to know, you like girls that are barely legal. Does that mean you are a minor attracted person? I want to talk to you guys about this after the show, because if you're going to keep having questions from this fucking dumb fuck, I don't know if we're going to be able to continue doing this. Daryl, you're out of warnings. The thing is, Daryl, this is why I host a show about conquests, about meeting women and conquering them. You're some piece of shit, nobody, pussy, coward who sends stupid hate mail to me every week. Well, I'm gonna kick your teeth in pretty soon because I will run into you sooner or later. I'm a lot stronger than you. I'm better than you, and that's why I get all these women. You don't. That's why you're an ugly freak. You figure someone who's as hideously ugly and deformed as you are, you'd at least be able to make a career out of it the rest of your life, but you can't even do that. I'm wondering if you're still a virgin. And I would recommend you finding some better people to associate with, because women will never have anything to do with a fucking loser like you when you hang those pathetic fucking imbeciles that you hang out with. And if you have something to say to me, I'd love to talk to you. I'd like to see you mano a mano, and maybe we can.
Drinks, cold. Are you ready? Here we go. Soft drinks, lemonade, water, cold tea. It's up to you. It's up to me. Cold drinks come in 4 cups. Gotta know the size before you fill it up. Biggie, medium, small, kids meal. Keep it straight. It's a good deal. Use the scoop to fill with ice. Never use on tight. Make sure it pops to do it right. Then hand that drink to the coordinator and tell the guest you'll see him later.
Don't forget to smile, 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 smile.
Man, the fuck you do. Done this shit right now. Go to a fucking commercial break or some shit, man. You fixing to cost me my fucking job.
We are experiencing technical difficulties. Please stand by. We will return in a moment. We are experiencing technical difficulties. Please stand by. We will return in a moment.
People don't like you. People hate you. And that's why I'm sending you this message. People hate you. People hate you. People hate you. People hate you. Because you need to understand that you cannot trample on people the way that you do. People hate you. People hate you. People hate you. People hate you. People hate you.
People hate you.
Minutes turn into hours. Now's the time to get louder. The light is there to be seen. You're dreaming, no, you've got to stop, 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 stop.
Do you love what you master? Or do you master what you love? Master. Love. Master.
A former Chippendales male exotic dancer and one of Canada's most successful venture capitalists. Chip Dougal is the love master. Every week, Chip helps fellow connoisseurs on their eternal quest of conquering women in need. Join us now for Chip Dougal's Love Master.
This episode of Love Master is recorded live in studio.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us. I'm Chip Dougal, Love Master, and this is Channel 2, Prince Albert, Saskatchewan. Thank you for joining us. Today's a very special show. Today, we're going to go over what I like to call strategic selection. This is to implement a plan to find the right one for you, so you're not wasting time in the club or at work hitting on women that it's never going to work out. Maybe she's already got kids. Maybe she's used up. Maybe she's a lot older than she looks. There's a number of things, a number of factors. And as a player, you need to be ready for all of them. But before we begin that, let's start with our viewer comments and questions. Go ahead. The first is from Gerald. You know who that is, right? Well, I'm going to need to talk to you after the show. And Gerald asks, how often do you meet a nice girl online? You set up a date for Saturday night. You arrive at her house to pick her up, only to have Chris Hansen come out of the kitchen and ruin all your fun. I need to talk to you right now about this. This is not going to go on anymore. This is fucking bullshit. Do you want to do this show or not? I spent 2.5 hours driving down here today from British Columbia. No, we're not doing this right now.
It's that one party that you don't need an invitation.
It's that one party that you don't need an invitation.